Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband with the Between Empires mod. Since last time around, this actually happened quite a lot in a sense, but in another sense, not a lot has actually happened. So the first thing that happened was that I think it was Bulgaria that started declaring war on units within the alliance, breaking down our alliance in a weird way. And no, yeah, it started with Bulgaria declaring war on, I think it was, everyone started declaring war on Italy, I think it was. So the alliance broke down, and there became a lot of problems with that, and I just said, you know what, screw it, and I made peace with many nations, as I could. So we were able to... The Russians were able to take back this castle here and this castle town here. But we were able to set peace, so we did gain this. And however, currently we are at war with them again, because the war started up with the Austrians declaring war on the Entente again. So currently, you know, it looks like shit here. Here's an interesting bit. The Spanish Empire has conquered Constantinople for the Pope, and they did it. And the Greeks have invaded. They've taken Sofia. We can also see the Russians have taken a chunk here of the Ottomans. There's a lot of that. One of the worst border wars, though, is Italy. So Naples has actually fallen to the British Empire now, so the Belgians couldn't hold on to it. I don't know why the Austrians took this part right here. The French has gone ahead and taken more pieces out of Italy. But here we got another border gore that's very nice, isn't it? The Swiss have taken Dijon. And they control like this part right here, which looks awful. Otherwise, I mean, there's certainly border gore everywhere, but Italy looks horrible. Anyways, so I'm now able to go to war against the Belgians because they are part in some of the nations we are at war with. Some of the nations that I'm at war with I haven't been able to set peace with because they are counted as the winner because, well, we haven't sent any troops to deal with them. And those nations include the Greeks and I think Persia as well. This is what's left of Persia, so... yeah, and there's some other Shardom, god-awful, God knows where they are. I think these, maybe. No, that's British colonies. Here we go, this one, no, not Oman. Some other one, let's forget about that. What's important right now is, because there was peace for a long time, I was able to gather a shit ton of companions. So at this point, we have increased it sevenfolds. Sevenfolds? No, we've increased it fivefolds because I've got 5 new companions. We had 1 before, now we have 5. So we've got Kermit, which is new. He's good in trade and he's a doctor, so that's really nice. Then we've got 3 ladies. They've got no specialty whatsoever, but we've got 4 of them. Somehow I managed to just pick up the female companions, find them everywhere. So we got them. Interestingly enough, since there's not a lot of other things to specialize them in, they're basically gonna be warriors. I was thinking about setting up maybe one of them as the foreign minister, but I don't know what kind of points you want to put towards a foreign minister. Also, if you're, I mean, if you're slightly sort of historically role-playing, it's kind of odd to have a woman as in that post at the time. Then again, it's probably quite weird to have them on the front line as well, so, you know, maybe I should. Anyways, with all of that, I'm finally able to go to war with Belgium. We're still at war with Russia, which is the only other nation that I'm worried about. One of the things they did in between these episodes is they actually attacked. As I said, they took back this and took back this, but then they went on the offensive. They didn't retake Warsaw though. They attacked Königsberg. And Königsberg is a very important province because Königsberg is, I think it's about 6% of, I can't see it through here, but it's about 6% of my budget. Also, another weird thing, with the pieces that I was able to sign, we got war reparations, quite a lot of it. I checked my stats though, my internal politics, and you know, a current budget or current like what we gain, so, or what we have, and I thought, oh, that should be a lot more because of all the peace that I've set. Well, it turns out that that money is deposited to my own account. So I've got, let's see, what are we at? There's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million, 10 million, 100 million, 1.7 billion is what I'm currently, what my character has. 1.7 billion Reichsmarks. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. With all of that said now, we want battle, don't we? So let's switch it up by attacking the Belgians. One thing that I'm a little bit worried about is seemingly my army has shrunk. Or I guess not. After the very long campaign we had last time around. Oh, what's this? Message: King Edward of the British seeking to form an alliance. No, that, you know, I can bear be, you know, having the Italians as allies, because that kind of, you know, that could work in a sort of alternate scenario that the Italians would join us instead. But with Germany and Great Britain joining in an alliance, no, I don't see that. Especially also since the British would certainly just drag me into a bunch of useless wars, which a lot of these smaller allies have done, drag me into smaller wars everywhere. I think we'll try as much as possible just to be allied with the Austro-Hungarian. Everyone else can go screw themselves. So, especially the British. So bye-bye. Here we go. Oh, he can't take no for an answer, so he sends another message. I'll decline this one as well. Odd bastard. Will I meet the Belgians in the field? Who's this? Oh, that's the British again. What, a third time's the charm. Let's have him join in. Okay. Liège. 93. 93, that's pathetic. Besiege. I intend to, as much as possible, destroy Belgium entirely. Although I think, if I'm not fast enough, or at least this is what happened when I played the 1870 campaign, or the sort of Franco-Prussian War campaign as France. What happened was when I tried to destroy, who was it? Switzerland? The international community actually comes in if the war goes really bad for one side, I think it is, or just if the war drags on, and they'll go, yeah, it's better time for you guys to sign peace treaty, and you're more or less forced to do it, otherwise everyone gets angry with you. Anyways, let's go ahead and prepare to charge. Oh, one thing we could have one of the ladies be good at is sieging or engineering. She could become an engineer. Britain, this is the fourth time. No, no, no. How many times do I have to say no? No means no. Please. What's this? Switzerland. You caused a lot of problem for me as well. Dragging me into a bunch of other wars. No, I have no intention. This is the thing. What's this? Just to let you know, I cannot abide by the insolent Mountebank Kermit. Kermit is the doctor. There's no way I'm gonna take your side. Wait, what's Ape? What are you talking about? No, he's a capable member. He's one that actually contributes to it, unlike you. So, no. Shut up. Get back in line. British colonies taken somewhere else. Russian Empire, so-and-so was fourth. Russian Empire becomes allied with the Kingdom of Romania. There's a lot of... Kingdom of Norway becomes... Oh my god, Britain. This is the 5th time. Please, go away. Anyways, it's gonna take a while. Let's jump over to when we're actually ready to siege this place. My lord, the barbarian woman complains of headaches, a possible symptom of excess of... Okay, I thought to apply leeches, but when I tried to affix them, she recoiled and struck me, and accused me of witchcraft. Captain, I am deeply tired. What is going on? Witchcraft? Leeches? I thought we were better than this. Anyways, Kermit, I will side with you and your floating moustache over that woman, just because, well, you're actually useful for the company. We are now ready to attack the walls. Let's lead my men in an assault. Right. There's probably not... Jesus Christ, that was a lot of artillery. I was just about to say, there's probably not a lot of Belgians out there. And then we get hit by artillery, knocking bunch of our troops unconscious. German killed by Belgian machine gun operator. There's a machine gun operator, Belgian one, out here, causing a lot of trouble. I'm moving forward to my machine guns. That's a lot of concentrated fire coming from over here. Let's go up and take a look at the front line. Oh, I do actually have field guns here. I should just stop bringing field guns. I never gain them in a way that is useful, do I? It's gonna be interesting to... Oh, wrong button. I never remember to change queue so I can switch around or move to the sides with that button. Anyway, so we want to advance. What's that? That's Belgian troops. What? In God's name? How were you? He was about to set up. He was about to set up his machine gun right here. It almost looked as I could pick it up. What was I looking at? Oh, it's bullets. Right. Troops forward. I'm gonna send all my troops to attack this place because that's the strong point where the multiple enemies are. And it looks like we've actually split it pretty nicely, so these guns will be brought up. They will be brought up here. Taking quite a few casualties here. Oh, that was the cavalry. That wasn't the MG. That wasn't machine guns. These are the machine guns. I don't have any machine guns. Great. Right, let's see if they can drag the guns up and do some damage on the enemy. I'm pretty sure... God damn it. I'm pretty sure this will go great. We can see that very few of our men are actually knocking the enemy unconscious. Yes, look at that. We get those straight hits. That is gonna do wonders. Yes, now we start to see. This is wonderful. Wonderful strategy of using these cannons. Wait. Or third company is pulling back. It said I ordered them to charge, which I certainly didn't. Howitzer can't. Damn. That. I wish I saw that shell. It must have landed somewhere really nice, mustn't it? Let's see. Can I hit? Maybe. A Belgian bastard. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there's no chance really at this range. We'll have to get closer. I've lost tons of men. I'm hoping I get good reinforcement though. So third company. I guess you'll stay back here then. But we still have second and first. With some numbers, together with the lights. And we should together hopefully be able to attack here. Yeah, there's a lot. The thing is, I want to get close as well, just so I can get in there, shoot some guys, and get some XP for myself. Might need to move the cannons, just because right now the field guns aren't really hitting anything. I can see good shots, we can see the good shots coming that way, but they're not really getting close enough. I'm not too interested in sending forwards more troops here. What I want to do is I want to get in that trench. What is that fellow doing? Yeah, better lay down instead of doing your weird advance. There we go, I got that one. Didn't say how much XP I got because I failed to enable that. But never mind that. The problem here is now I am the unit that is the most forward German unit, which means that I will be targeted by the enemy artillery. So we'll have artillery shells coming quite close here. I've made it into the trench, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can't clear this place out. What is the current score? So we have 58 wounded, 79 dead versus 30. Jeez, that's a lot of artillery coming my way. Nice, there we go. Level 8 gain. Just what I needed. Hello there. The Belgians with those hats look like chimney sweeps, don't they? This place so much dirt. God damn it, I knew it. I knew it. Well, I managed to get to level 8, didn't I? So that's good. Right, there's only 2 of them left. As first company only has 8 people. I think 8 that will be sent forwards, and we'll see. That should be enough to take those Belgians out. All the other companies should now focus on this side. So let's start moving everyone over. We haven't got any machine guns. And then these straight ball guns, the field guns, will be moved over. The howitzers are already focusing on this, but I want them to be moved closer, so they'll be ready to fire even more so. Let's see. First company, I just want to make sure. So there's a single guy here. I think it's probably the guy that shot me. Why is there only 2 people here? It's supposed to be 8. I guess the reinforcement's coming up. Okay, so it's just two officers pistoling. Oh, they actually got him. Right. Since all the artillery is actually focusing over here, that will kind of save my advances going on over here. How lovely. Let's take a look. What are they shooting at over here? You got a Belgian guy advancing. Oh, it's the Belgian machine gun. Once again, the Belgian machine guns move out of fortification into the attack. Interesting. He's somehow able to just march through all that artillery that's coming at him. God damn it. The field guns firing at our own troops. Move over there. You got him? Good. Right, we are definitely suppressing the enemy with superior firepower. So we can afford to move the troops even closer. Let's take a look. Do the Belgians have left? They do have a machine gunner up here, which is able to fire down on my troops. Isn't really doing that much damage. And we have a few over here. Good artillery hits. Right, let's advance further. When advancing like this, it might be... maybe it would be advisable. We are receiving quite a bit of fire from Spawn. I can see shots coming this way. Let's see, what do we have left? We don't have that many enemies here that are left. So I'm gonna take second company. And I'm gonna turn second company towards this side. While we have third and fourth go in for the final strike here and claim the trench. With this also, the field guns need to be brought forward. So I'm gonna bring them up. I think we're gonna bring them there for the final push. Keep it up, guys. There's only 4 of them left. I think we might actually have to get closer here. So I'm gonna order up third, and I'm gonna let fourth stay there. Shoot. Not really working, so move even closer, just as he's reloading. Guys, shoot him! Don't just try and stab him, shoot him! Shoot that one as well. Go on. But suddenly I start losing tons of men. Can I order you to charge? Guys, there's literally like 2 of them. Wow. There's a single soldier left. Where is he? He's here. That guy right there. That's the last. Great. Right. The lights will deal with him. Second company has lost a lot of men. I wonder if I can dig in. It seems like the terrain would kind of bug out. I'm gonna order these men to lie down. Come on. There should be enough of you to take that one guy out. Come on. Standing shooting straight down into the trench. Still not able. You've shot him twice. Oh, now he got one of ours. If you could stand up, you could actually hit him. I'm gonna order him forward again. Damn, this guy's good. There we go, finally. The cannons have been brought forward. The thing though, I want the cannons on a high ground overlooking this. Right, we move forward now. it should all be concentrated. All fire will now be concentrated on the final area. Currently, I have 70 men ready, so it should be fine. Which ones was it that I ordered to lie down? Just take position at will. It's really 3rd and 4th company that are the big movers. Oh, you didn't move both guns up there? Why not? There's not a lot of infantry. It's mostly enemy artillery left, so... Let's move the troops even closer. Under the cover of the field guns firing over here. They're in and close, but not close enough. Reinforcements have arrived. Substantial reinforcements have arrived. They definitely don't stand. There's 30 left of them versus 123 of mine. With the amount of fire we're putting... Look at these lines. And the amount of fire we're putting down. But this guy just died. Okay, there's a single guy in the trench. How about we do this then? All infantry companies. God, can I do that right? Charge. Use melee weapons. Are you charging, or are you just not charging? Follow me. Charge, charge, charge. I want you to charge. Fine. If you don't want to charge, I'll order you forward all the way up to the trench line. There should be enough here, right? Should be plenty enough. Right, last guy shot. The battle is won. It's only their artillery crew that's left. Maybe I would have done better if I'd stayed alive and waited until this point and then joined in the massacre of the artillery crew, and in that way achieved some experience. Anyways, we are victorious, and the first Belgian town falls to our control. His results: we lost, or my own group lost 11 killed, or 11 losses in total, where in which 3 was killed, 2 was wounded, 6 was routed, while allies lost 196, where which 52 are killed, 78 are wounded, and 66 routed. And the enemy lost 69, woo, and 63 of those were killed, 3 were wounded, and 3 routed. The area falls, and I will take it for myself. Yes, I noticed that I lost. Let's see. I did notice that I lost a machine gun operator. So we want to get one of those. Nope, that's not one of... Yes, there we go. So we've taken the first area, which is good. We're going to continue though. We're going to continue as fast as possible. And I think next one will be Charleroi. Then Brussels, or if I save Brussels for the last. We're going to take all of it anyways. We're going to destroy them all. If the games allow it. I'm sort of stuck in this sort of the Great War for Napoleon Total War, and I imagine the game's going to crash because of this. So one thing that we want to do is we want to fill up Liège with reinforcement troops as soon as possible so I can move on without any problem. And I want to do that by increasing the resupply as high as I can, so 100%. That should increase the troops in town very rapidly from 5 to a lot more. And since my level military the army size is set at 70%, that should also increase the amount of troops which are in garrison. So while the Belgians had 93, I'm thinking I have a closer to 150, maybe even 200, or maybe 200 is just for the towns. Anyways, with that, I think it's high time to end it right here. So I'll say, as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!